Hey, spiritual rebels, welcome back to the spiritual rebel community. It's me. I'm back. I'm here. Y'all, this is the first. Sorry, I have to get over this, but it is what it is. Like, it's whatever. This is the first time I'm ever even semi on camera, aside from like when I started out this channel doing it like with my hands, the hand view with the camera up top, and you can just see the cards in the hands. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I had zero, and I mean zero plans on even doing it like this way at all. I've always like try to like wrestle back and forth to see, oh, should I show myself on camera or not? Da da da. And then I'm literally driving. I was like grocery shopping, like it's in the back, like just behind the seat. I'm in the passenger seat because the steering wheel's in the way. So I'm just driving. I'm about to like leave the grocery store, and I'm like, let me go to the water. So I'm at this little water spot, like I love. Like I just come here. I do some readings here sometime, but I'm never again fully on camera, at least like this. Well, not fully, but semi-fully on camera for me. And then something just prompted me to say, you know what, like F it, let's just do it. So here I am doing this. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. I just seen 111, by the way. There was a couple things I was getting, but the one in particular that I want us to focus in on just right now at this moment, please. I know my notes are just something else. Um, um, it was a message of like indulgence, like indulging, overindulging. It's just giving that vibe, like just indulging, period. Like not even in a bad way. It's like, let me explain or give like examples of like what I mean. Like it's like I keep getting, I don't know if you ever seen, I don't know if I could say this word on YouTube. I probably said it before, but I'm gonna try to be discreet, so to hopefully see if this like doesn't contribute to like lessening my chances of my video getting out there. But the show called X in the City, it's not called X in the City. If you know, it has an S in front of it. Use your mind. But there's this one episode where like one of the friends, her name I think is Miranda with the red short hair. I think she was going celibate by choice, or she just wasn't having a lot of sexual like interaction around this time. So she was just craving it and craving whatever. So like that craving turned into like basically like a sweets craving. Like it almost like substituted that, like that feeling of feeling like just like you need to be with somebody like sexually. And she kept like making, like she would bake sweets, bake brownies, cakes, or go get like Krispy Kreme, like just get like donuts, and just she would like indulge to help her just kind of like satiate her like that appetite. I seen 303, by the way. To help her satiate like that appetite that she had. Oh, excuse me, guys, please don't judge right now. Your girl supposed to start tomorrow on PMSing. It's real big right here right now. At least for me. So yeah, that's what I just kept getting, like in the vision wise. Like it even got so bad. It got so bad to a point where just one day she was in her kitchen, and then she had just like baked, I think it was like cake or brownies, whatever, and then she was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop this. And then she tried to like throw it in her trash. She's like, all right, I'm done with this. And then she was about to leave out the kitchen, and she runs right back in, and she grabs the sweets from the trash that she just threw it in and just ate it again. Like it was like almost like animalistic. Yes, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like an animalistic, like indulging vibe. But it doesn't have to be just you like wanting to get laid. I guess we're using like just like use like phrases to go around the subject, because again, I don't know what the exact YouTube guidelines are. I know at times like they have been getting more strict about whatever, but in this case we're gonna say laid. She wants to be sexually involved with someone at this moment. But it's not just that, it can be that though, because again, I kept getting that scene like just in my head, and like would laugh like, what the heck. So it could be that, and like it can also involve like you just wanting not the finer things in life, but you just want like quality stuff right now, and like something that you probably having like a binger on, like a certain, like you could have, I'm seeing 4-4, you could have like went to or have been going to like your favorite like food spot and been like indulging in a certain dish that you like, or you cooking a certain dish that you like, or sweets, or certain like activity, or your being intimate with yourself or with other people. I don't know, however you're expressing and showing this 505, it's like a period of indulgence, like a message of indulgence. And it's almost, and I think I started off saying this when I was prefacing this sentiment. I think I started off saying something like, it wasn't necessarily like all bad. I don't know why I didn't get that vibe though. It's almost like you're being encouraged to indulge in it, but of course, as long as it's something that's not harmful to you and to others, of course, right? Like, don't overdo anything. Just find that the happy medium, happy balance, or like if you just do it in that moment, then it's like, don't go too crazy. I kept seeing in the Realist Oracle deck, if you ever seen in my past readings where I pulled this card where it literally was called, like, it's a card that's called like Indulge, and it just shows like a fountain of like the chocolate fountains with like the sweets and the pastries around. Like, let me just pull it out. And shout outs, hold on, let me show y'all. Shouts to the Realist Oracle. I use this in like, I think all my readings. I was gonna say like most of them, but I think for real, just to be real myself, like all of them, or in some part of the way. Shouts to her. I believe it's by Kendra Austin, and the illustrator was someone else. I did a review and like a flip through of this deck like a year or two ago. It's still on my page if you want to scroll back and look for it. Oh, and Bria Benjamin is the artist and designer. That's the illustrator behind this deck. So shouts to them girlies. I believe they are Black women, so please support them. I do not know them. I am not being endorsed. This is not advertisement. I just literally came across this in a bookstore, I think at Barnes and Noble, fell in love with it and got it, and then I did my own research about it. 646. So New York, I don't know. There's a New York reference that just doesn't have to be for everyone, but that could be just confirmation for someone. But yeah, New York. Yeah, please work with me here. Again, this is my first time ever doing this in this style, so I just took out like my little like notebook that I had in my tote bag that I had in my car with me, and I said, all right, how am I gonna just like listen to like at least like shuffle on? And yes, I already prayed prior to this. I do believe in God. Well, I didn't mean to chuckle, but you know, people might just say, well, we don't know who she's praying to. Nah. We all have our own beliefs. We all have our own things. Oh, I'm supposed to show y'all the card first before I get into. Oh, it's funny. Look, right behind it is the card. This is the card I wanted to show y'all. Look, indulge. I'm telling y'all, there's something. Ooh, let me hide these nails. Wow. Let me spare y'all and myself. So indulge. This is the card that kept like coming in my mind. So it's like the chocolate fountain, the sweets. It's just kind. This is like, it represents like just enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like, it can be that too. So you could quite literally just be celebrating or just taking in like this period of hard work that you were doing, or something that you like invested in. 808, it's like enjoying in that thoroughly. And it says card 55, and I did see 5, so like it could be some type of like change going on, or like you're probably just celebrating like you just being and existing and being in flow right now. So like you're indulging all like the pleasures and the comforts. And it's funny because I did mention that I'm PMSing right now. I should be starting my period tomorrow, actually. It's not TMI, whatever. We're all humans. We're part of this life cycle, so it is what it is. Like, just educate yourself and don't take it as a weird thing. I don't know why I have to even say that, but I'm gonna say that because people take things in different ways. But anywho, so like you could quite literally, if you're a woman and you experience like your menstrual, this could have some sort of like confirmation or like relevancy to you. But that's besides the whole like main point of this. This is not just for people that have periods. This is just like an overall feeling I've been getting. And if you're tuning into this around the time that I'm posting it, which we are in Scorpio season now, so I know that could have like a relevance as well to the feeling of just like indulging and diving deep into certain things. But also this gives me like a creature comforts kind of vibe. So it gives me kind of like a Taurus-y, like a Taurian, and like a Cancer vibe, like stuff like that. But again, you don't have to be those specific like elements, and you can come across this reading at any point in time in life, or year or month. It doesn't have to be just in Scorpio season because I'm giving this reading now. But yeah, it's like, yeah, look, blissed out. It's like you're literally like, you've done some time, like you're indulging in yourself. It's almost like you're also like realigning with self. And I think I keep having these same messages come to me, depending on like what platform you're seeing this video on. In my channel, I had some past ones about, again, like a whole thing of coming back into self, or like going back to the source. I just seen 1010. So source can be anything. Like you could be like re-indulging back into like childhood favorites of things, like shows, movies, music, snacks, sweets, or like memories, just like old activities, things like that. It's like going back to source. But like when you align back and go back to source, you are like going back into yourself. So like you're conjoining yourself. I almost want to say 2 to 1. I don't know why. You're like reconjoined back into you. Like you're having like that. It's like an inner union with self. It also could be with someone else as well. You know, take it how it fits. This is a general reading, but again, like I always say, class, what do I say? We are one consciousness, feeding off of like different. Oh, thank God y'all can see me this time, because I can do it without me having to over explain like my hand motion. I speak with my hands a lot. Yes, I am a foreigner. I guess depending on like where you're watching this from, because we're all foreigners of something. 1111. I'm Senegalese, but shout Sene. But I think I used a metaphor in one of my past, or like my recent past reading, and it just came to me. I said, yes, that was a perfect way for me to try to like describe that. It's like, think of like just like everyone, in the concept of consciousness as like an umbrella, and then us being like, as like individuals, being like little like drops of rain that's like trickling from that, right? But we all feed off of like one hooded, like not a hood, but like that's who, but like I mean like a hooded contraption. Y'all, oh, it's shadow period during like retrograde. That's crazy. The retrograde 1 2 3. I just seen that. So yeah, your girl's just all around, just like my mind is like la, 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 la. But we here though. All right, but I feel like I just want to pull from there, but I'm curious. Look, individuality. It's like you're really coming into your authenticity, like your true self again. Like you're remembering who you are, like you're expressing yourself out loud, like whether that be, again, 1 2 3. It's like everything is falling into place. Like you could be even re-engaging, or like you could be looking into a business, that starting a project, starting a business, whether this be like a passion project or just like a business that like realigns you with the things that you naturally love or used to do, or you still do and partake in, like your own personal, like it's giving, you're taking like your interest in like in hobbies and turning it, and like getting paid from doing it. And that the motorcycle that just like passed by, it gives me like a chariot vibe. So I don't know if someone's getting a new car. I'm seeing 1313. Doesn't have to be like even new car, or just like anything to do with the car, but it's like you're literally trying to like you're ready to like, you're zooming into like action now, like everything is coming back into alignment. Okay, so you're in the phase of that reawakening journey where now you're indulging, like you're wanting, you're needing certain things, like you're having a taste for and a craving for. Yes, thank you, God. You're having a taste and a craving for like certain things that like you're interested by, or things that used to feed your spirit. Like you're literally feeding your soul in the best way possible. And speaking of that, side note, I might do a separate video, but just to go over real quick, because I just said that, like it reminded me, be mindful of what you feed yourself with on a day-to-day, so you don't lose, just don't feed into the energy of fear, doubt, and get off of like your path of alignment. 1414. So when I say feed yourself, I mean like in terms of what you're consuming, like what you're watching on day-to-day, like what you're scrolling through on social media, on the internet, on YouTube, on like what you watch on TV, like, and who you're like even engaging with, like conversationally or physically or in any which way, like what you're eating, the things, just like have a deep sense of respect and like honor for yourself and what feeds your spirit in the best way, in the highest form possible. Side note. I just feel like just pulling from this, because look, outer strength. So yeah, you probably could have came out of, so what even spurred you back into this, like this whole path of like being realigned and renewed again, I want to say, you could have gone through something that really, like, I don't want to say crushed you, that sounds so severe and intense, but take it how it fits. It could have, or just something that really, you had to, almost getting like, you had to spring back from that like incident. I'm sorry to be so again, my hands are, my body is an extension of me communicating to you as well, like what I mean, because I'm seeing pictures in my mind, so I'm trying to like also paint that for you in the best way that I can with my words and with my body, my physical, I guess. I'm getting almost like almost like a village, a vision of, and this looks like a little village in the background, doesn't it? That's cute. Shouts to my village too, by the way. Y'all, I'm so maybe these are confirmations for, it's for somebody, okay. I'm getting like a vision of like a spring, kind of like, think of like a trampoline or something, right? Like once you bounce on it, it goes low and then it springs you, it shoots you back up like super high. So whatever situation that you had to go through, like whether that be, you know, just examples of probably like you lost a job, you went through some form of like a breakup, you have detached or separated yourself from friends, a friend, work environment, co-workers, family, like, or like even this can be like just like internal, like this can be from like past like bad habits or like negative ways of thinking, just like all that internal stuff, right? So that's what it's giving. It's like that made you put your armor back on even more, like, yeah, like I'm ready, like let's do this, like I'm really ready to do this now. Like you jumped forth into like a whole different level of healing. And yeah, I don't want to say you had to hit rock bottom to go back up. I just seen 1717, but it's given something like that, to be honest with you. And but like that rejection again was, I want to like God's protection, but like for real though. And it springs you forward into like a better and new life, like opportunity. But of course, you know, this life is so malleable, so don't forget you are a co-creator with source, God, like whatever you subscribe to. You are a co-creator, and you do have more control than you know about the way that your life flows. So don't just feel like you're just forever in this like victimhood mentality, woe is me, woe is me. Nah, like get back up, set your intention, set your desire, and that path will surely enough unfold all all ahead of you. But also see those certain things, the opportunities, like the signs, the people that might come in your path out of nowhere that are talking about things that you are like interested in doing, and take those opportunities, 1818, and you know, put like, you're co-creating, right? So put like action forth with that as well. Like you can pray and pray, like intent, and set the certain like desire and like intention to do something, but like once that thing is thrown in your face, it's like, what are you gonna do with it? You gonna take the opportunity, or you gonna keep praying for it, pray for it, and like you miss it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And right behind that was the inner strength card. So your inner strength is what led you to your outer strength, which is so funny. Card number 9 and number 8. But it's funny because this one actually came out first, so 8 to the 9. But so yeah, I kept seeing the 1, 2, 3. So you are going in sequential divine order of healing and really like getting back to self. So now you're much more able to jump forth into like that new timeline, into like that higher frequency that you've been like wanting to. I just seen 1919, or like it's also given like 1010 again. But yeah, so it's funny because I don't know, I just got like, even if you had to put on like a brave face, even like when you didn't have that, and then you had to go forward to fix like the inner gunk like on the inside, like clear that out, like you're on the right path still. Like you probably didn't even know it's, yo, it's like 10,000 thoughts in my head I'm trying to get out, and that's why I'd be like true to my words. But it's giving almost like I just got not fake it till you make it, but I mean, essentially, I guess. But it was something else, and I just popped out my head because I just went into a whole little thing. Wait. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. So it's the, y'all, I'm telling you, PMS brain is real. Like, so don't judge unless you know. If you know, you know. It's giving like you don't know how strong you are until you until like your only the only option you had left was to be strong type of thing. That's what I just got. And look, I just did this and I didn't look release rituals. So you're literally quite literally it's crazy. You had to go through a period, and you probably are going right now, of releasing, past things again, like internal like battles and struggles, and like releasing like like negative self-talk, and like reclaiming your life again, and you understand the path that you hold in reshaping your universe, because it's your universe, right? Let's not be cliche and corny, but just to like remind those who, like, if you know, you know, but I'm here to help exchange of that knowledge as well. It's symbiotic here. But you quite literally could have had like your own like release ritual and ways of doing it. You probably had to like write a letter of all the things that you're moving past and getting rid of. And if you're coming across the reading like around this time, we just recently did have like a full moon as well. Doesn't have to be. Oh, yo, why did it just hit me? We just had a full moon in Taurus, and I believe that has something to do with like y'all, the indulging, the more finer quality. I kept getting that vibe, and I kept just wanting to say that. I don't even know why. Like I don't know that I even had like a message like this before that I had to say, but it just hit me. Sometimes you have to talk through stuff, and yeah. So this is in real time, guys. I can't make this up. I just seen 222. I don't know why I wanted to say like you're realigning in partnership as well. So yeah, you are having like that. It's like your own like internal union, but some of you, it could also be like physical union with someone else as well, like conjoining the two to one, or just conjoining the two. I don't know about all that, but be of service. Look, right behind that is sexy time. I'm laughing because these two cards together is funny, because it's not this card alone. Y'all, like we all adults here, or at least we should be if you're tuning into this. So click out if you're not. 18 plus only. But it's funny because I just felt like a vibe of like be of service. It's almost like whatever. If you get it, you get it, and if not, it's not for you to get. But yeah, so I just had like a message of the partnership aspect of it. So quite literally, you could be, again, passion projects, almost like, if I'm reading this just solo, you're like realigning into like old causes or things that pull at your heart, that you are passionate about, that you just want to be of service to, of service for. Or quite literally, this can be with your partner, or with your future partner, or the one that's coming in, or the one that's already here right now. You take it how it fits, doesn't matter. This is a general message for multiple different people in different like walks of their journey. So like, it's like you and your partner are, and if this is a partner that you're like getting back into union with, I want to say, it's like you're being of service, and you're doing it better with each other to make sure that it's of like equal give and take. And it's funny that I'm saying that, because like just prior to this, I went on like a little side rant again about like symbiotic like knowledge and whatever. But yeah, it's like it's giving reciprocal, heavy on the like reciprocity. So I don't know, like Six of Pentacles kind of vibe. I don't know if that's the best example to use, but something like that. So it's definitely giving like you guys are like re-entering like a higher phase, higher version of your guys' selves, and like a more healed and more like healthier version of way, just making sure. So if ever it was like 24, I'm seeing that 6. So if ever it felt like unbalanced to a certain extent, or like whatever the case is, it's like it's almost rebalancing, and like I wanted to say like recalibrating itself to be more in a steady like of like an equal give and take flow. So one person like over the other doesn't feel as if that they're like over giving of themselves, or like overextending, and then the other person feels like just like they're taking and like they're overindulging. So it's like you're both getting that same opportunity to feel like you can indulge mutually in that same experience without one having to feel as if they're getting drained from like outputting too much and the other one just outpouring. So it's more like something is getting like more like balance, and again like recalibrated. Like I'm almost getting like you like having like recalibrate like your devices, your phones, or just whatever. But it's almost like something had to realign itself. Like the energy was off. Like it was off just straight up. I'm getting to like a whole channeling message now. Like that was off. Now it's coming back together in a more like realigned way. It's more like balance. It's more like give and take. Just like versus you feeling like, okay, this is not from like I'm drained, this is not it anymore, maybe this is not for me. But you're gonna know this is for you if you come across like that vibe of it can look like the communication getting better. It can look like hey, like you guys having like weekly check-ins, like, oh, like, hey, like what could I have done to make this X, Y, and Z better, or this is what I need from you to make, or like this is the things that like I would need and or want to make, like it's just giving like more like just healthy and mature. So like I'm seeing it again like in like my mind's eye, like the card of the inner strength card that I just randomly have pulled out, and like with the girl with her hands on her head, like looking stressed and like just panicked. It's almost like I'm getting like a cleaning out also of like past gunk and like the ego being removed and stripped. So like, and like the victimhood being removed and all that, to like a more clear and clean, steady balance right now too. So I love how like that one word of like indulge just flew me into this whole thing. I did not mean for the video to be this long, y'all. I try to keep it so short nowadays. Like I haven't had, I think, a 27-minute long video, in a very long time. And I try to stay away from that because I know that we all want to, like our spans just be like this. Or maybe you could just like put this on like while you're doing something like menial around the house, cooking, cleaning, driving. You can put it on like it's like an audio, I don't know. But that's what it's giving. I almost feel pulled to draw like the healing mantra deck card, but I don't want this to be too long. But I mean, F it. If you want to come out, if you want to jump out of this video at this point, that's cool. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Love you. Please don't forget to help me grow. Like, share, subscribe, and show love. All right, let me pull from this deck really quick. Y'all, actually, I lied. Not just this one. Let me do this Amira deck real quick. Shouts to Amira deck. I also did like a flip through on my page probably like a year ago as well. You can look back and check through that if you want to see all the cards. If you're considering purchasing this, I want to do this because like the union thing kept coming to my mind for some reason, like whether it's with self or with someone else. Work just came out too, so maybe like a work situation is also like balancing out. But I'm getting like also someone trying to like, the example that I'm getting, like when I was saying, I know I'm like jumping back so much back further, but it came to my mind again. The example that I'm getting as well was like with like you starting like your own business or like your own like passion like project thing. It's almost like someone who always loved to bake or something like growing up, and then like just one day they're baking, and then they're just thinking like, yo, I should start a baking channel online and do what I love and share with people, like my personal little ways of how I do it, share like my recipes that I've come across or learned or were passed down. It's like that's what the vibe that it's getting. So if I'm saying that, then like it's a reason that I'm having to say that. God, what does it look to me to know about this message of union or indulgence? What is that? Open relationship. It says no commitment, casual, and openness, and then long distances is at the bottom. I don't know if you guys had like a casual thing with someone that came from like a different place from wherever you live, or that literally lives at a distance from you, or that you are emotionally distant from. That's probably like a confirmation for someone. Or maybe it was open on one end and the other party didn't know it was that open. So take that how it fits. That is also what I'm kind of getting with like the recalibrating type of energy. 3-3. Okay. Look, and the obstacle card came out, but it came out sideways like this. Blocks, pathways, delays. So like, yeah, if you feel like you are like the transition you had, like something that was like, you felt like 3, 2, 1. I just seen it on the thing. But yeah, I need to stop, this is too long. It's almost like you're clearing out the blocks again. So like whether that's like internal shifts and stuff like that, like getting out of your own way, or like not allowing outside situations and like outer circumstances to direct your path moving ahead. True gem, valuable quality jewelry. So yeah, you could so again, like I said, quality, like you're craving and wanting more real experiences, more real things, more quality things. So like rich foods, and I don't mean like rich like, oh, expensive. I mean like things that taste, that spur your senses, that you can indulge in, like how like chocolate can be rich, or like rich like pastries, or like seasoned like good comfort, like that tastes good, like your spice. It's like you're feeling all the senses heavy and deep. It's really giving like Taurian, Cancer, like in like type of vibe, you know, heavy on the Taurian. Now I come on to say, you quite literally could be also like but oh, again, like you're seeing like your own value and your self-worth as well. So like, because internally like you're realigning with self, and like your value system is all like recalibrating again, it's like you're seeing that like internal feeling outwardly, like in a 3D. Now it's like you're wanting, and you know that you deserve of the best. It's like the best for the best. That's what it's giving. The best. I might name this that. The best for the best. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. And you quite literally could be just like receiving jewelry, or you're buying yourself jewelry. Look, dating queen. So you could be look, and it's funny because like on the dating queen card, it's different hands, like, and it says opportunities, dates, abundance. Yeah, you guys are feeling so abundant internally. So like, so again, in turn, like your external reality is also like reflecting that, like the people that you're coming across, the things that you're doing. And it's like these different hands that are all like just like the best for the best. Like they're giving her like different stuff. Like there's a gift, there's a dozen of roses, there's like a couple of roses over here. It's like whatever you want, the best for the best, because you know that internally. Ooh, y'all, and y'all could be like going out on dates right now. So if you're not in a partnership, or like in with one person, I mean, hell, you could be what is it, like polyamorous or something, because like we did get like the open card too. I just seen 333, or like maybe like you're discovering that you are, and didn't really like fully have the courage or the balls to like just like honor that part of you. So could be like cultural things. I don't know, I'm kind of getting like someone was more like a cultural, you grew up in a cultural just setting where like that's probably frowned upon, especially if you're of the female gender. I don't know, I'm getting that. So past life, we're getting knowing, deja vu, past love. So again, the past love thing is coming out again and again. If you've been if you've been tuning in, depending on like what platform you see this, but if you've seen this, I see 3344. If you've seen this from my Spiritual Rebel page, you are knowing that this past person keeps popping in every reading. Like I haven't been meaning to even for that to happen, but that person keeps coming out. So they either came back to you, or they will be coming back to you. Just again to say that. But also this does say knowing and like deja vu. So it's like you're remembering who you are, like quite literally. Like you remember who the F you are again. So like again, realigning to source, going back to the source. Even things in nature. Someone left a comment on a video that I seen that said that, and I was so excited because I'm like, yo, I just kept getting the source message. But it's like everything in nature goes back to its source and like regenerates, and that's what you're doing again. So you could also, I'm getting some of this collective is like re-accessing past lives and like akashic like records and stuff, that you're like remembering things, or like, or even like you have like knowledge of things that you're not understand. Confirmation of dog bark. You're having like knowledge of things that you don't understand where this knowledge and like wisdom is even coming from. It's like the spirit, the Holy Spirit is like speaking and like moving through you. But yeah, okay, bottom of the deck, true love, pure love, honest connection. So yeah, it's getting purified again. So like whatever it is, it's getting re-cleaned. It's like I just got like a vision of like a dirty heart, and like God just like cleaning the dirt off or whatever. And I don't mean like dirt in that way, but you take outfits. So yeah, and true love, it's like I'm also getting like sense of like the inner source of like divine love. Like you feel that so heavily too. So it's like it's so honest again, it's so pure, like the communication is honest. I'm seeing 35, like it's so abundant in its way. I'm gonna look, karma was behind that, toxic story, new opportunities, soulmate, great connection and relationship. So like I don't know why I'm getting like that red string theory thing. You can look that up too, but it's like the certain like tie that binds you. And yeah, so you probably had, if it's something from the past again, since it showed that past life stuff, whatever, I'm gonna touch base on it just real quick. If it is definitely giving that you're getting a chance to like rewrite your guys' past together, or quite literally you're throwing away that excuse me, like the internal toxic story that you were brought upon, raised around, whatever, or you would tell yourself about, and you're creating new opportunities for yourself and seeing that split in the seas, you know, like the clear path to walk forward to. It's funny because I'm actually facing like the water right now, and it just made like little like a ripple effect where like this, you know, like the waves start going out, but I see like a little like it's like a darker space inside the water where it's like a line that just like cleared out as I'm saying that. That's crazy. It's not. Okay, last thing. I know we're going on 40 minutes, y'all. I don't even think I have it. Except for like my pick a card readings, I don't know what has went on this long. That's 40 minutes, but I'm gonna just go with it. And wherever you jump in, jump out at that video, that's on you. Whoever this message is for, you're gonna just be inclined to continue reading. I mean, to continue to like listening to it and indulging in it. That's what we keep saying, indulge. The best for the best. Okay, what does the collective need to know? What healing mantra does the collective need to know? Okay, y'all seen that? Encountering conflicts. Oh, that just flew out. I'm gonna look at that in a second. Okay, this one couldn't pop up. It says celebrating simplicity. I'm gonna just read it real quick. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Yeah, keeping it simple. Going back to the source of it all. Hold on, let me just try to crouch down and get this card so y'all don't see my face. Okay. Y'all, rewriting the subconscious. This is what I'm saying. It's like you're clearing out the like internal, that y'all heard that honk, loud ass honk. It's like you're clearing out like that internal gunk, and like you're recalibrating like your whole like internal like life system to create a new and better, higher, like you're on a different frequency. So if you're seeing this video, my intention is to reach those who have now entered like a new and higher, I don't know why I wouldn't say like element of themselves. That sounds like it doesn't even like make sense, but a higher sense of like alignment within self. So because of that, you will now see that in your physical. You are seeing that in your physical right now. Okay, encountering conflict. So it's like from the conflict that you came out of, it's almost like forced you and catapulted you. Like you were like being guided to have like this whole like this extreme healing experience. Like I know we go through like many like different like awakenings, or like in like dark nights of the soul, whatever, and they might like repeat the same cycles, but this is like almost like you are done with the cycle. Like nah, you're like, it's giving almost like an Ace of Pentacles vibe, or I wanted to say or just like a Wheel of Fortune or something like vibe. So whatever you're going into, it's like your next chapter of like, I wanted to say like, I heard miracles, but like of your destiny and like amazing things, like just abundance. So encountering conflict on the back says, I don't choose sides, I take a stand. So you can say that mantra if you want to. And then with rewriting the subconscious, the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. So it's like, yeah, quite literally, it's like you're taking that power back into your hands, getting out of the sense of like victimhood. And yeah. And also on top of the deck, it says hearing inner guidance. So again, trusting yourself and like realigning into self, y'all. 5-5. My intuition flows whenever I am still. So just take some time for yourself and just rest to like receive messages. And at the bottom of the deck, liberating love, y'all. Look. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. See, it's almost like you have to be open to receive. That's abundance. You can't have true abundance if the way you're willing to give, you're not open, you're not as willing to receive. You have to be, it's like, when you think of the word abundance, think of it, this is my last thing, then I'm gonna just close this up, I promise y'all. Think of it, I don't know why, because I always see like that vision in my head of kind of like a reciprocal thing. Like it's like to be abundant. It's like you give, like when one is giving, or like when one party is giving, the other part is receiving. When you're giving, you're receiving. When you're giving, you're receiving. Like, you feel me? 40-40. Like make it into a song. I'm giving, I'm receiving. I'm giving, make it a mantra. Make it fun, y'all. Because like life is it's whatever you make it. So just make it fun. Like we all, you feel me? Like we all gonna die one day, like in the physical. So life is short. Like have fun with it. It's long, it's beautiful, it's all the things. It's whatever you want it to be. Okay, that's all today. Thank you so much again, guys. I don't know why I went to 41 minutes today with y'all. Like, please have some grace for me, and again, please support my channel, help me grow by liking, sharing, commenting, engaging, subscribing. And until next time, bye, spiritual rebels.